Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. Today we are back on Assetto Corsa for a new series. This is Tuesday series, of course, on Tuesday, and we have got Formula E cars specifically. If I just hit this button here, we have the Gen 3 cars. Or Formula Lithiums, as they're called, from Virtual Racing Cars VRC. Lovely they'll mod this for the fact that AC doesn't support all electric cars. It's a very good implementation of one um, into into the game. Quite excited for the series. Should be quite interesting. 30-minute races coming up, which is a little close on the battery depending on the circuit. Long Beach, I think we'll get away with running flat out the entire race, but we did an evaluation race last week at Hungary to sort Pro and Am classes. You needed to save like 2 laps of energy for it, so yeah, we'll have to see how the season goes for strategy, but it'll be different every single race. No 2 races will be the same. The second of the 2 30-minute races will have a reverse grid for us to be careful about. Yeah, could be very chaotic, could have a lot of carnage, but should make for a very interesting race. No pit stops in either race. Like you used to get in the old Formula E races. No, we're not doing that. And these cars also have push to pass. We get 3 uses. They last about a minute each, and they sort of represent the attack modes that Formula E has. Of course, we do not have the actual attack mode. Of course, that's not one of the things you can really get into AC. So we're just waiting here for the start of qualifying. We have 15 minutes coming up. As we wait 10 seconds till start of session, we'll wait a little bit just to try and get a little bit of track position. Yeah, because track position is going to be quite key round here. Quite a bit of space there that I maybe could have got into. As just waiting. Know there's going to be a few people that give themselves some damage on the opening lap. No, that's not what I wanted to press. That's the one. Get some heat into the tires as we set off. Then we've got to turn traction control on this car. Of course, the instant torque of the electric motor makes it very easy to spin the rear wheels up. So go ahead round for the out lap. We've got a nice little bit of track space. As we start to get a feeling for the car, for the tires. Of course, Long Beach being a street circuit, very bumpy indeed. Some very difficult braking zones. into this final hairpin. Very tight, of course. And we go on to start our first flying lap. Of course, no push to pass in the qualifying session. And we're allowed to cross the pit exit line since there's no mandatory pit stops. That has been decided by the organisers. Also have a app there in the middle just to track energy usage. As the normal app, you can see the battery, the blue bar at the bottom, turns green whenever we're covering energy on the brakes. That is actually covered up by the push to passes when we get to the race. So we need this extra thing. Also gives us some good data on how much energy we're using per lap, how much we've used on the current lap. It's not the native VRC app. Tried that last week and had some issues with it. Wasn't working very well and wasn't as easy to understand. So as we come up to the line here, you can see using 2.5% energy that lap, which is a little low for what I expected. Just got too late on the brakes there. Very easy to lock up, and when you do lock up in this car, you can around this track you find yourself just sliding towards the barrier. Last thing you want to do is hit it. We do have damage on at 100%, if I recall correctly. It's definitely on. Pretty sure it's 100%. But yeah, I can see a provisional pull time up at 13.8 at the moment. As we go round to start another lap. Yeah, definitely finding energy usage here in qualifying to be less than what I was expecting it to be. Into the fountain section once more, you can see, actually when we get to the fountain section, because of the recovery, or where the start finish line is, we actually have recovered more energy than we've used on the lap at that stage. Shows you how important the recovery is. Can't cut that left-hander too tight, big bump there on the inside. But you want to get as close to the inside wall there on the right-hander, and not too close to the left-hand side wall on the exit. There are quite a couple of bumps there that really do unsettle the car and do break the traction, which isn't helpful with TC. That's too cautious into the left-hander here. Currently 6/10 down from the next car. Catching up to a car that just came out of the pits. Couple of attempts up here. Little lock-up of the rear tires as we went into that corner, but we stayed off the bumps on the exit. You can see that just helped us a little bit. 3.5 attempts up as we get into the final complex of corners. greatest exit from the hairpin, but we're about 6 tenths up. Won't get in the same positions, but we'll certainly put a bit of daylight between us and the cars behind. 14.3, certainly the fastest lap I've done in including any of the practice, I should say. Oh, I just clipped the wall on the right hand side there, but got away with it. Found some time there through the front end section, but wasn't as quick through T1. $15,000 down at the moment. We're very close to that wall. Quite good speed on exit, but got interrupted by the bumps I just let myself run over. Rear end actually sliding around a little bit. You can see tire pressures do evolve, usually climbing as the stint goes on. Currently sitting in P6. Compromised with the car coming out of the pit exit this lap. But one thing with these cars, especially with how the push to pass works, is the car doesn't change much between the race and qualifying. So you can still be pushing for quali laps, but you're still getting good race practice. Look at that, top 5 within 2 tenths. Very close there. From the evaluation race, I don't think I'll quite be able to match those people. A little front left lock up there. 5 minutes left in the quali session. Hard to see some of the cars in the pit exit because the shadows around that part of the track. I think the front tires are just getting a little too hot, too high pressured to really improve on our quali time, which I don't mind. I'll take the race practice. I don't think we'll be breaking into the top 5 anyway. Oh, I hit that inside wall. Gotta be careful of the cones. They are very physical and they can throw the car around if you hit them. Oh, I just got the throw a little too early. Just trying to carry speed to pick up the throw early. We will still have time for a couple of laps, about 3 minutes left in the session. There we go, 3 minutes. So we're going to have 2 laps here. Pole time down to 13.6. We're 6 tenths off currently. Oh, I nearly hit that sidewall. Only have 4 thousandths to the car behind. Sliding the car into T1 a bit. Carried good speed though. Right up to the wall there, but see that bump, it just made the Delta go slightly red for the momentum. Locking the rears ever so slightly there. 1 minute left in the session. 400ths up on our time. Locking the rears a little bit going into the hairpin, but we still got good exit. Up to line game, won't be any position gain. This pole time's been pushed down to 13.4. But we will just set the benchmark a little higher for whoever wants to try and take P6 from us. Checkered flag is out. Not sure if this car is on a lap or not. I thought I saw them into the wall. They're weaving, so I assume not. Tenth and a half down. Into the hairpin once more, maybe a little too deep. Yeah, a little too deep, lost some time there. We'll have to settle for P6, using 3.1% of energy there on that final lap, so a little bit more. Yeah, we'll take that. Let's just look at our sectors. We had a 10th in the middle sector, but not too worried about that. 10th isn't a lot of time to lose. 14.2. We're 3/4 of a second off of pole position, only 2 tenths off of the next car in front. So waiting for the session to take over for the race. Main thing here will be trying to stay out of any chaos, any incidents. It's Long Beach, good far run to T1 here, so There is always the potential. Ooh, 14th and 15th on identical times. 20 car field. We are missing some people from being sick this week, unfortunately. Waiting patiently. Right, here we are on the grid. On the inside, well, technically, turn 1 is technically the long right-hander here. But is inside for the first left-hander after our first braking zone. Question is, where do we brake? Let's just check. Yep, everything is good. Whew. Yeah, so main thing is here's hoping for a clean race. Make sure TC is set to the right setting. For some odd reason, this is actually with a couple of VRC cars, the Indy cars as well have this, where on the track, you've got like 5 different settings, but in the pit setup menu, you only have 1 or 0. But the lights are coming on now. No revving for these cars. We wait for them to go out, and then we put our feet down. And we're away here. Oh, I got tagged from behind. Sure, just drive into me. Turn TC off for a quick flick spin. That's annoying. Got a lot of work to do now this race. Hopefully we can have some fun passing cars though. Couple of cars facing the wrong way into the final sector. Right, already back onto the tail end of the field as we finish lap 1 in the slipstream of the car in front, who has completely killed the person in front of them, ran in way too deep. And then sort of turned left across the track. Couldn't really do much to avoid them there. think that's the bottom of the car just hitting the ground. Quite a few cones scattered across the track here. Car sideways across the track, making an extra little chicane after the fountain. The slipstream now. Now we don't actually know when the cars around us are using push to pass, but car in front running in deep, gets into the barrier. That'll be another free space. Side by side up in front through the hairpin. Backs him up a little bit. Didn't get a great run through the hairpin. And just taken out for the second time this race. So we're going to have to catch up once more. Slightly scraped the outside wall there, I'm pretty sure. Already closed up to him immediately. Kind of lasts through. Hope that's sort of a bit of an apology. Yeah, unfortunately we're 30 seconds off the lead from being taken out 2 times. Personal best lap. Nearly 2 seconds off of our quali lap though, so plenty more time to find. Looking to get into the 14s as we have one car into the wall. making up more time this lap, about half second up by the time we get to the next braking zone here. To the 15th. Okay, whoever that was waiting is gonna need reported, because they were just waiting in the middle of the track on the racing line. And that's just dangerous. Not gonna use pushed past just yet. They might be on it. As good exit from the hairpin. A little bit deep there for the car in front. Thought about defending, but decided against it in the end. I was going to say, if I get hit in the back again and spun round, it's going to be quite annoyed. "11 minutes into the race, approximately. Little deep into the left-hander there. A little deep there as well. Got a little bit worried about the car locking up. You can see the front tyre's starting to get overpressured now. Very wide line for the car in front. Should get a little bit of a slipstream here. They were definitely not close enough to go for a move into T1. Very deep for them there, and we get through as they avoid the barrier. Up to P11 now. little bit wide there. Still have all three of our pushed passes. Using a lot more energy per lap here in the race than we're in qualifying or even practice. Nearly going to the wall on the exit there of the left-hander. A little bit wide there for the car in front. We're definitely gaining this lap. Gonna be a new personal best here. Car off into T1, but they're a lapped car. Oh, a little bit of frame drop there. We gained 3/4 of a second last lap. I feel like P8 is maybe the best we can do here. We're into the second half of the race and we still have 55% of our battery, so we should make it to the end comfortably. Using our first push to pass. Okay, good easy move down the inside. And then we'll be able to drive away out through here, but you can see on the bottom just how much of an effect the push to pass has. And we should get a little bit for down the start-finish straight. As we're coming up to a lapped car. And there is the push to pass running out. That car lets us through. So that was actually a pretty good point to hit the push to pass. I'd say we got on all the major straights in the track. And the only place we didn't have it was the tight fighted section where you wouldn't want it anyway. So that is good to know. Gained 8 tenths on the car in front last lap. He's ran in deep, has hit the wall very heavily there. That's going to be a free position. See how long that cooldown is on the push to pass. It's like a good 3 or 4 minutes. Oh, front tire's getting really hot now. Gained 9 tenths on the car in front last lap. Within the final 10 minutes now. Final third of the race. Our push to pass is available again. You can see times at the front have dropped down like a second from the personal bests. That's from tyres overheating and wearing. Still gained 9 tenths on the car in front. Just 1.5 seconds back now. Wide for the car in front. Wide again. I think they're really struggling with those front tires. Maybe they're energy saving. Very easy pass there on the acceleration. Not even using push to pass. We use push to pass next lap. Just to make sure we have time to use our final push to pass. "10 seconds to the car in front. We'll not be catching that, even if we do gain a second a lap like we did last lap. There aren't that many laps left in the race. Yellow flag for a lapped car that's off here at this right-hander. We've got going again. Meant to push the thingy. It's not going to be most efficient use. Oh well. It's not going to make that big of a difference. see how much we gain on start-finish straight. A third of a second before braking for turn 1. Car lets us through and the push to pass runs out. I've brought the gap down to 7.4 seconds. Yeah, gained 1.8 seconds last. Yeah, 1.8 seconds last lap. Leaders at the hard pin now. Crossing start-finish line, 4.5 minutes remain. We are pushing on just in case anything happens. You never know, someone might make a mistake. .1 seconds gains that lap. Obviously not as much this time since we didn't use push to pass. Three minutes to go. Lapped car in front now. We'll use push to pass next lap. Lapped car lets us through. Yellow flag up ahead, think it's for a lapped car. So we're going to use push to pass towards the end of this lap. Well, middle. Extra little chicane there from a lapped car. Using our final push to pass. Just gotta be careful of the front tires in the braking zones. Yeah, you can see just not able to slow the car down so much, and pretty much we lost all the time we'd gained from the push to pass there from that little mistake. This will probably be the final lap of the race. Yes, it will be. 2.5 seconds off. Time has ran out in the race. One and a half seconds off now. Final corner. We're closing up so much. We're a second off. One more lap and we might have done it. Two more, I think we definitely would have. So yeah, shame we had the couple of incidents. We might have got P4. Yeah, we might have got P4 without them, but oh well. We do have a reverse grid race coming up, so that means we do start in front of all of the quick people this race. Right. Wait for the switch over to the second race. And I'm just going to get a little warm here, so back in 1 sec. I'm back. Yeah. Now, countdown. We see the grid for the second race. We're starting down in P12. Here we are on the grid. It's going to be a lot more difficult. One thing I do want to change is I just want to bring out 1 PSI from the front tires. Might not mean they're quite as good at the start of the race, but hopefully they're then a little bit better after the first third of the race. So yeah, that's the theory. That is the theory indeed. But we're getting ready for the reverse grid race here. Who knows how chaotic this is going to be? I think it could be very difficult to keep it clean this time. Let's drive, change our TC, and we wait for the starting lights. There they are. Shift up into first, ready for them to come on. Here they come. Someone completely jumped the start. I imagine they'll get DQ'd. Just suddenly braked in front of me, and yeah, not much I could do. DM very cautiously here. Don't feel like there's quite a move there. Car going aggressive on the outside. Of course, we don't know who's using their push to pass and who isn't. But the DS Penske car going very aggressive on this opening lap. They're in their push to pass. I think Concertine is up here. We're just gonna play the long game here. Oh, those cars got very lucky that a gap opened up on the right hand side. That's quite annoying. Front already pulling over to defend. Brake a bit early, so we're going to try and hang it round the outside here. It's going to give us the inside forward. Left-hander here. A little bit of tapping in the hairpin, but that's just how it is with how tight the track is. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. Everything concertining up into T1. It's trying to slot in a gap there. Like what we did in the first race, but the gap didn't open up this time. Car in front runs wide. Look to the inside, but not able to get the move done. Just goes down the slipstream here. Car looking to the inside. Ooh, just got into the tire wall a bit there. Just going to try and hang it around the outside here. Ooh, issue for the car in front there, coming into the pits. Getting a move done there on the blue car. So, end of lap 4 now. We're in P9, which is up a few places from where we started. I'm sure we'd like to be a little further up. Hopefully we can do that throughout this race. Lapped car in front now. Lift off to S3. Nice thing about these cars is when you lift off the throttle, the rear lights start flashing. Ah! Nothing I could do there. Car behind's using its push to pass. So is this one. It's gone too deep into T1. Getting a bit aggressive there, but we managed to get the position back as they went too deep into the first corner. I think they still have their push to pass active. But now it should be disabled. I can try and start chasing down some of the slower cars in front of us. Car behind hit the wall. On for a personal best lap here. Car got spun around there. That's one free place. I was gonna be so annoyed if... Oh, and car behind got spun round. I was gonna be so annoyed if another move got blocked by another car that made a mistake. Anyway, we're up into P8 now. Fortunately, with all the incidents we've been involved in, got quite big gaps in front. Ooh, on throttle a little bit too early there. Go away with that wall tap though. New personal best lap here. Car stopped on the right hand side there. They're already a lap down, so it's not a free position. Catching up to P7 now. I just lost the rear. I'm going to have to wait for these three cars because I didn't get TC off. Right, goals to catch that final group of cars that got by us up to P10. Get back up to P10. That's the goal. We've got 17.25 minutes to do it. 3 push to passes as well. So P10 is about 3.5 seconds in front of us. car in front on a very bad line. That's effectively up to 13th for free. Bad line for that car too. This is going to be P12. Ooh, just drove into us. Stuck it up the inside for no reason. Car in front has gone wide enough to hit the wall. Lapped car letting us all through. Onto the brakes a little bit too late, just locking the car up slightly, having it skid across the bumps as we try and slow it down. I think I hit the brakes at the wrong board there. It's right in the back of P11. Got a good launch out of that final hairpin. Obviously, don't know if they're using push to pass. Don't think they are. They're not. I don't think they're pulling away enough to be using it. Nearly into the wall for P10 in front. Deep again. I've got 3-car train. Gone to the back of the other green car a little bit, just as they checked up. Maybe I should have used push to pass this lap. If we're still in this position next lap, I definitely will. Blue car going very slowly there. Gonna lose 3 positions in half a lap. Let's see how much we can close in on the first sector here of the car in the green car in front. Oh, I turned in a little too soon. My own mistake there. I'll still be on the lead lap here. Doesn't mean we have fresh tires. But we are a long way back now. You know, luckily we were only at the first corner there, so you know, if we made that mistake later on in the lap, you know, it'd be a lot more consequential. this was a race where energy saving was needed to make the end of the race, that'd benefit us, because being reset, we'd have a full battery, and we wouldn't need to do any of that saving. Only 10 minutes left of the race, so we might as well start using our pushed passes, otherwise we'll run out of time. One car in the pits. Puts us up to 15 seconds to catch. Oh, there was a curb sitting on the curb. And it got the front of the car and just lifted the front wheels up and then couldn't turn. Ugh. Anyway, still have to use push passes. Lapped car spun into the inside wall there. Thankfully they didn't reverse out in front of us. Car off in the escape route. Another lapped car. There's that offending cone. One of them. Nearly at the inside wall there. Oh, this is the next car in front of us for position. And they've just disappeared. Oof, that's a car for position, was off in the runoff, rejoined right in front of us. 6 minutes left. Hopefully that is enough time to use both of our push to passes. A little bit of locking up there. 10 seconds to the next car. Of course, it's going to be very difficult with how they'll... In fact, there's only 5.5 minutes left in the race, but might as well give our best shot. Still waiting on the push to pass. I need to use push to pass, might as well use it now. Otherwise, we will literally not get to use the final one. Struggled for traction there. They'll lay on the brakes there for having pushed to pass. A little wide there too. When will it run out? Now it runs out. Okay, that actually wasn't bad. We only miss it for this final sequence of corners. Four seconds to the next car. It's going to be a new personal best into the 14s. That car into the wall there, nearly turned into early again. Three minutes left on the clock. Burn through the hairpin there than what we had last lap. Gained 2.6 seconds last lap. Very deep for the car in front, and we'll get that move done without even having to use push to pass. We'll have 2 laps to go here. using our final push to pass now. As the leaders start the final lap. And just sliding out there. Tires starting to overheat past their best now. We head on to the final lap now. Nearly got into that wall. That is our push to passes used. Out the final corner, we were catching the next car in front. There's always going to be too little, too late. Unfortunate first race. Unfortunate first race. Was starting to go unlucky in the second race, but then I made my own downfall. Oh well, the racing was fun. But yeah, that is the end of that. So with that done, let us finish off, as we usually do, with a bit of Art of Rally. So we'll run the daily and weekly events. It's been a little bit of a short stream. There we go. So, daily event. We have 11.4 kilometers at Japan in a Group S car. Let's see. Ooh, not quite sure what this concept car is. Has quite a bit of turbo lag. Suffers a little bit with turning understeer. Sliding around a little bit in the opening sector. over the jump. That wasn't a great line. Don't think it lost us too much time though, as we're about 2/3 of the way through stage now. I feel like it's a little bit difficult to make sort of micro adjustments with this car. There's finish 227.994. Puts us 28th. Ooh, 200ths in front of 29th. That's quite good. We'll take that indeed. And let's have a little look at the weekly event now. Group S again at Norway, starting off with a 5.1 gravel stage in a Delta. Wheels blended in a little bit on the right hand side. Back corner tightens up. Quite the technical stage so far. Did that jump pretty well. Being too tight there on the inside. 152.4 for the first stage. Puts us 34th. Now we have a 4.5 kilometer tarmac stage. car just understeers on the tarmac. Really does not grip up as much as you'd expect it to. There's finish 159.6. Yeah, that was slower than the time in the gravel stage. That was longer. Dropped down to 30th. Yeah, that's surprising. Repairs just clean the car. And we go for the same stage again in reverse. If anything, we're just trying to be that 159 being going in the other direction. Which we did, we were by 1.5 seconds quicker. Up to 27th, final stage, 10.8 kilometers on some snow. Ice. finish now. That's a very awkward takeoff. Car just twisting to the right. There's finish through 1.8 for the final stage of the weekly rally, and fall back to 35th. Apparently that wasn't a good stage. Didn't feel too bad, but maybe I was missing something through at one. But yeah, that is going to do it for today's stream. Some unfortunate races at Long Beach, but that's the way it goes at times. Yeah, decent bit of our rally. I'll be back on Friday for some Le Mans Ultimate. We have a new LMP2 series, 45-minute races once again, just like our last one. But some of the new circuits. So we've got Bahrain Paddock, Sebring, School, and there is one more of the short ones. We've got Imola, which we did miss in the last series, so it'll be nice to return to that one. And Circuit of the Americas National. So yeah, 3 short circuits plus Imola that we missed out on in our last LMP2 series, which would be nice to get back in on. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. Thank you to all those that were lurking throughout the stream. Hopefully I'll see you later on this week. But until then, thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.